про ситуацію на сході.
On the situation in the east of Ukraine and ATO area, Colonel Lysenko. Good afternoon, esteemed colleagues. The information on the situation in the ATO area during the last 24 hours and about the training exercises of Ukrainian servicemen, Lugansky sector, military actions in Siza, Stanitsa, Lugansky, Krymsky, and Katerynivska were active in the second half of the day. The enemy was shelling from 10 to 40 minutes. The occupants 3 times were using mortars. In total, in Lugansk sector, there were 7 enemy shellings. Donetsk sector, the main military actions were held at the front section Kamianka-Pisky. Most of the shellings were quite lengthy. The militants were not using heavy weaponry. The enemy twice was shelling at Zaitsevo. In other regions it was quiet. In total, in the last 24 hours in Donetsk sector, the enemy 10 times violated the ceasefire regime. Mariupolsky sector, here the situation is tense. Yesterday in Krasnogorivka there were 2 mortar shellings. In other front sections the enemy several times was using snipers and armored equipment. Traditionally the militants are getting more active in the second half of the day, and main actions take place to the south near the Azov Sea. Yesterday in Mariupolsky sector there were 18 enemy shellings. During the last 24 hours, in the result of military actions, there were no Ukrainian servicemen killed, 2 were wounded. In Lugansk region, the court freed from responsibility the former participant of the band which used the program of the Security Service of Ukraine you are waited for at home. In the beginning of June 2014, the citizen of Lysychansk joined one of the bands of so-called DPR. He was constructing checkpoints and was involved in economic activity. Getting disappointed and having realized that the criminality of the way of life of militants, the man voluntarily left them in August 2014. He came to law enforcement bodies and helped the investigation. The court freed him from criminal responsibility because the former militant did not commit any serious crimes. The SBU, Security Service of Ukraine servicemen discovered 2 hiding places with weapons in the ATO area near Nitailova on the territory of the former farm. They seized 3 anti-tank grenades, RPG-22, RPG-26, 8 hand grenades of different types, and also about 1,000 of the cartridges of 545 millimeter caliber. Between Starognatyevka and Granitna, near the contact line, the law enforcers discovered the hiding place with the machine gun AKS-74. The National Guard servicemen of Shostka had exercises preparing the unit to implement the tasks. They were trained in firing from small arms, armed the hand anti-tank grenades, and also they were exercising and throwing grenades. The next information on the events in the ATO area will take place traditionally